Hyperliquid made an all-time high in yesterday's trading session. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my analysis of Hyperliquid or Hype. So let's first take a look at the price chart. So over here, we had Hyperliquid making a base right here. So from the start of the trading session or the price action over here, it's we have it on the 23rd of December 2024, and then it formed a base till the 22nd of May. So that's about 5 months base. So over here we had it trading sideways after its token launch, and then it declined, and then after that it made a bottom here before it climbed back up. So usually we mentioned that in previous videos, whenever prices reach back to its previous all-time highs, which is at this area here. So the previous all-time high would be over here, right? So over here, prices will tend to encounter some resistance. So we draw one line over here, and this was the resistance. So we can see that after prices make quite a substantial move up, it traded sideways for a period of time. So it traded sideways for about 11 trading sessions. So that's about a week and a half, right? And over here, even though it's encountered some resistance, it managed to hold up quite well, right? So over here, we see that even though there was selling pressure coming in, there was also buyers stepping in to support prices at the 10-day moving average. So we can see that actually prices managed to held above the 10-day moving average before it break out. So over here, we had some tight movement before it broke out to a new all-time high previously. It was still in a general uptrend, but it was quite choppy, right? So you can see that after it broke out from here to the current price, Hyperliquid actually managed to go up by 86%. So that is if you manage to hold the coin or the token from the breakout all the way to current prices. But you can see that actually the price action was quite choppy. So what do I mean by choppy? That means it doesn't travel in a nice uptrend. So over here it broke below the 21-day moving average, but it held at a 50-day moving average. But over here it broke below the 50-day moving average. So even though prices are still trending upwards, the upwards movement is not as smooth. And then over here we had prices trading sideways for 2 months. So we can see that it started trading sideways from the start of the 13th July. So this was like the previous all-time highs, right? Then it traded sideways for until the 8th of September. So that's about 2 months of sideways movement before it actually broke out in yesterday's trading session on the 8th of September. On the breakout day, I highlighted it on my Twitter. So if you guys want to follow my Twitter, this is the my handle. So my handle is Linus Lim MJ. So in my Twitter, I actually posted a tweet over here in yesterday's trading session. So notable breakout. Hype broke above its horizontal resistance after trading sideways for close to 2 months. So this was the horizontal resistance, the green line. And then this was the breakout in yesterday's trading session. So for me personally, I also entered a position in Hyperliquid in yesterday's trading session on the breakout over here. So I actually set a alert to give me a ping when it broke out above its all-time highs, right? So okay, not exactly the all-time highs, but broke above its resistance. So this was the area. So right now I'm up about, from the breakout level, I'm up about close to 9%. So moving forward for Hyperliquid, what is my stance? So based on the current trend, I believe that Hyperliquid will continue to move upwards unless proven otherwise. What are some of the signs I'm taking a look at? If prices make or prices break below like key moving averages, that's something that I will pay attention to. Tell me that maybe the trend is changing. If prices continue to trade above these key moving averages, then the trend is still up. But with that said, based on past historical price action, we know that Hype or Hyperliquid is actually quite choppy. So even though it can move upwards, it can be quite choppy at times, right? So if you are, let's say if you are just paying attention to the 10 and 21-day moving averages and use that as a selling signal, you can see that you might possibly miss out on some of the moves, right? So for example, if you bought on the breakout over here, and then you use the 21-day moving average as a sell signal, when prices break below the 21-day moving average and you sell here, you will miss on the subsequent move after that. So that's also something to pay attention to, right? So another one is like, let's say if you're not using the 21-day moving average, you're using the 50-day moving average and you sell below over here, you have missed out on the subsequent move. So that's also something to pay attention to whenever you use these indicators, because these indicators just serve as a guide but it's not a foolproof method to trade the market. So it's always constantly evolving. So you have to not only take into account these indicators, but you have to take a look at the overall market conditions and also the price action of the token itself. So where do I see Hyperliquid moving forward? So right now, since it's at all-time highs, there's no clear above-head resistance. So we can expect that the resistance could be at round numbers, right? So it could be from here, from 52, the next potential round number resistance could be 60, 70, or 80. So since it's exploring new price territory, there's no clear above-head resistance for us to pay attention to. So what I'm looking for moving forward is how prices react to the different round numbers, or perhaps like if it does undercut like certain short-term moving averages, or you put in a large red candlestick on huge down volume, then that's also a warning sign for me. So those are some of the things that I'm paying attention to hype moving forward. Hopefully you learned something from this video. I'll see you in the next one.